Good morning, everyone. Whoops. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, or if you're a wine drinker, grab a glass of wine. Who cares? It's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock someplace.
Yeah, that's right. No, have a seat, sit back. We have a lot to show you. And sorry about Wednesday night. I had the opportunity to take some classes from Spellbinders, Altenew, Photoplay, Hero Arts, and I think there was one other company. On Tuesday and Wednesday, they were like all-day classes, and I forgot all about my Wednesday. I thought I can kind of fit you guys in, but my classes went till 8, and then I had my Zoom, so it was just kind of a full day. So we'll pick it up next Wednesday, and I will be there. So anyways, this week we had a lot of products coming into the store, so a lot of show and tell. And if you're one of our customers that come in on a regular basis, you're going to find that things have been reshuffled because we had to fit some new products in. And in fact, one of the main products that I want to show, I forgot to put here, but I'm going to have Charlene. Do you want to just get the box of the backstock of the ULO markers so I can show that? I'm not going to dwell on them, but I'm going to show you kind of what's new. So anyways, we're going to start off. This is a class at the end of October using the newest release from Heartfelt Creations. So this is I forgot the name. I have the stamps at home, but this is one of they have these beautiful rose stamp designs and frames, and then they have these beautiful sentiments. On this one, I used the Happy Birthday to You. There in this set, there's a Thinking of You and one other, I forgot the other design. And this one kind of reminded me of a nice one to make a wedding card of. So this is on the calendar. In this one, we're only going to do 2 cards. So not that it's going to be a quick class because there's a lot of coloring and you'll have the opportunity to try their die cuts and stuff. So I hope you can join me. So last week I forgot to show all the breads we got in. It's like one of those things, parts of the store, we have a lot of breads and all of a sudden we look over, they've all sold out. And so I've replenished, so we're just going to go through some of the designs. We have roosters and chickens. How stinking cute are those? Request football brads. So we have some of these in the bread section and in our buffalo section. And we have deer and pine cones and pine trees. We have these cute little gnome brads. I think there's 4 different color combinations. We have the Christmas Caroler children. Gingerbreads and candy canes. I really like the candy canes. This is one that we get. This is probably one of our best-selling brads, are the cardinals. So we have the female and the male cardinals. And this is one of my new favorite ones. It's the vintage Santa and the vintage deer, if you can see those. Really cute. So those are from the Eyelet Outlet and brand new, and we just got those in. Back in stock, we have our buffalo dies. We were out of them for a couple weeks, but we will be packaging them up and getting those back in our buffalo section. Replenish, we were sold out. We have the drippy candles, which actually were released last year, but they were so popular, they sold out before we could even get them. So speaking of Tim, we have his new Stampers Anonymous stamp collection here. We can't sell them until noon. You're going to kind of see him. I think at noon he's going to go on and show his designs, but we have them here. So I think Jess put these online so you can reserve them, or you could just call. And we have his stencils. So those you will find here already in the store. Pretty exciting. One of the new color combination pads from Craft Consortium is this black and gold and gray combination. They're beautiful background papers. These collections are one of our best selling. Let me grab a couple others from them. So this one is called Monochrome. This is Rose. We have the Ink Drops Earth, the Ink Drops Candy, excuse me, Ink Drops Ocean, and I think this was the first one to come out, is Vivid. And they're awesome papers for backgrounds of cards. It's just nice to have one of these pads, so when you're making a card and you need some kind of background, you don't feel like getting out your alcohol inks. It's really pretty much all done for you. So we have the new holiday release from Pretty Pink Passion, and these are some of their new confettis. We have Holiday Cheer Mix, Winter Snowflake Mix, and this one, Peppermint Clay confetti. So those are just in. And some of their new sentiment script sets, we have Winter Wishes, Merry and Bright, and Christmas Greetings. And Greetings is one of my favorite dies to have because you can put Easter greetings, Christmas greetings, birthday greetings, just greetings. You can do greetings from Buffalo. So it's a very versatile word. I don't think we use it that often, probably me, but just kind of keep that in mind. And when you see that, you can use it in a lot of different ways, not just for the Christmas. So all the stamp sets that I'm going to show you have coordinating dies. This is the new little Happy Santa. In keeping with their wreaths, this is the new pine wreath for this season. This one is the winter drinks. You can see there's a die. Some of the dies I grabbed and some of them I didn't. These adorable little reindeer called Reindeer Friends. One of their holiday sentiments. This is called Holiday Sentiments. And then in her series, continuing with this is the holiday envelopes. So this one you have snowflakes and then the poinsettias coming out of those. And there are dies for these. In some of her standalone dies, this is just the mitten and it can make a shaker card. This is going to be one of the really popular ones, the winter mug. So you can see in this mug, you have a snowflake, you have a leaf that you can make fall items, you have the candy cane die, marshmallows, you have the little circle for the berry for the holly, the top of the cream that you can put on your cocoa. You can make it, chocolate, you can make it white and put foam on there. And then they have a cute little ghost, so you can make it a Halloween little mug. Another very popular design that a lot of people will want, this is called their Winter Foliage die set. So you can see poinsettias and berries and pine cones and branches. This one I'm going to have to show. These are trees, and you can make 3D trees. And somewhere I saw somebody did one of these, and they cut like 12 out of a book paper. and put them together and stapled down the center and opened it up so you had a 3D tree. I just saw it like yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to do it. But I'm sure if you went to their blog, you'll get a lot of inspiration. That was very, very cool. You can do it with cardstock and you would use less, but the one in the newsprint or dictionaries really kind of intrigued me. I thought it was very cool. Some of their new layering stencils, we have the mittens and we have the snowflakes. I think there was another one that we sold out of already. We've kind of refreshed our Christmas paper. We have a small section of kind of vintage and pinks. These are from Prima, and these are tags. But then on the back, you have this really nice teal and pink and red pattern. And these are like cut aparts, so you can cut these and use these on card fronts. And you have the poinsettia on the back. Very soft colors, just really beautiful. This is another one that you can use in journaling, in junk journals, albums, cards. You can use them on card fronts, on layouts. And this has a sweet little background. And another one that you can cut apart. And this is their background. We have some new 49th and Market papers in. We have some 12 by 12s, and this is just a very cool background paper that goes with their new collection. And look how beautiful that. This is the Plum Grove, the front and back. And this is another paper from the Plum Grove. And in that collection, it comes with all the standard 49th and Market parts and pieces. They have this beautiful washi tape. We have it in the brown and in the purple. And what other color did we get, Lucy? The red, the salsa. So we have that. This is also new, one of their new tapes. And this one is the Vintage Bits Essential Blendable. So this isn't another one, but in this pattern we have the browns and kind of the reds, which go really nice with this new collection. In the Plum Grove, we have their laser cuts came in, and these are their die cut pieces, which you just pop out and can use on your layouts in your books. I'm working on one of these to show you how to use these in your card making, and these will probably be after Christmas. This is a new rub-on transfer sheet, and even though it's this large, you can use parts and pieces of it, and I can see definitely using a section of these as a background on a card. We got the washi tape in, and we had gotten in the little 6x8 collection pack of this vintage artistry countryside, and you can see all these beautiful papers. So those of you that love those sunflowers and that fall kind of beautiful oranges and yellows and so on, this is like for you. Here's the washi tape. So you're going to get 4 different washi tapes in this collection, and they're fabric. They're more of a fabric, but you can still use them on a card, which would be really cool. These parts and pieces came in with them after, so that you have all these words and sentiments, good for layouts, journaling, card making. More of the chipboard sets that go along with that collection. You've got the roosters and chickens, which are perfect timing with all the little breads that we just got. This is the rub-ons. If you have not used the rub-ons, you have to use the rub-ons. The rub-ons are probably their best-selling products. In every collection that we get, we outsell the rub-ons. This is their ephemera pack, and tons and tons of parts and pieces in here. You know, when you go to do a project, I don't think we've ever used every part of whatever comes in these ephemera packs. So I started just a bucket of ephemera. I just throw all my leftovers in it. So when I'm searching for something, I kind of just go through there and I'm sure to find something. And then in that same countryside, this is the ephemera. And look how beautiful those are. Gorgeous. Definitely can see those on cards myself. So lots of different ways to use those. So that's the countryside collection. They have this new collection. This is for journaling. And in keeping with their new theme of, I think they have about maybe 9 different color palettes. They have these new albums. This is the Memory Journal. It's a vegan leather, but if you could see it here in person, it feels just like leather. They're beautiful. So we have the Raven. I don't know if this is called Plum. There's a blue, and then we have the Sterling. So I'm going to actually just open this one because I love this color. And this is what I'm hoping next week Tim comes out with a new color. We have pre-orders online, and this is my choice for a color for Tim. Wouldn't that be a beautiful, like even more purple, like a plum? But this is how their leather journals are. So you have all these inserts if you make your own pages, or I'm going to show you some inserts. Little pockets here, straps, inserts, tabs. I mean, you could fit so much in here. And in the collection, they have these, what do they call these? Just notebooks in this one. Do we have a, can you get a notebook in this color? Yeah. Because that's what I'm going to open and I'll display. They have a notebook in each of the colors. They have the Mariner Blue, they have this color, they have the pewter. We're going to put this one out on display because it goes, look how beautiful it goes with this collection. Inside, besides the notebooks. Oh, no. Like the
you want the colored one?
Yeah, like this one in the, that will coordinate with that one. And these are, you can see that they're in a spine already. And it's a nice weight paper. I would say it's probably at least 100 pounds.
So sorry.
This will fit in here as such. Oh, and here's the plum. It's a really, wouldn't you say it's 100-pound weight?
Yeah, if not more, maybe 100 pounds. It's a beautiful paper.
So here you get like a little folder. So these just kind of get inserted as such. I'm going to, because I'm all about balance. That's like my downfall. I have a hard time like changing it up. You know, so I'm going to have the white ones on the outside. And we'll have this one out in the store so you can actually feel it and touch it.
Remind them it's a limited edition.
Oh, yeah, Charlene just said it. It says limited edition, so I'm not sure. Well, what we're finding now is a lot of companies are kind of a one and done, just because the cost of manufacturing, the cost of shipping, and everything is like insane. And by the time you get reorders, it could be 3 years from now. So I don't know if there's a, if I missed one, but this is an extra one. But you can see you have a lot of room in these little books, and the strap will go over to close it all up. Love this. I mean, just how, I mean, and if you're not like into art journaling or junk journaling or whatever, but even if you just want to record, you know, your day-to-day things and just a place to keep things organized, it's an awesome book. So this is new from the 49th and Market, and we have, we had to move a couple sections to expand 49th and Market. So hence all the changes going on in the store. And what I love about 49th and Market, this is their packaging. Like, how beautiful is that? Definitely save all their packaging and use it for backgrounds and parts and pieces in your books, like die cutting. Just beautiful. I mean, when they think about their packaging, they do it with the intent of being used. So some new Christmas papers. We have the gnome for Christmas. This has, if you can see, the little gnome ornaments amongst other ornaments. And this is kind of like a sweater, cable sweater background. This is a border sheet of all these cute little gnomes. And it's, you might not be able to see it, but this has a plaid, a darker green plaid background. And these can be cut aparts for layouts, journaling. This is the Cartabella, so it's a little more textured and heavier. There's my red and white snowflakes. I contained myself. Every company had red and white snowflakes, and I was very selective on the ones that I picked out. This is another from Cartabella. I love that background. And we have the candy canes. So we have some more Christmas papers coming in that will kind of spruce up our Christmas section. This is a double-sided paper, and you can see their Christmas and their cut aparts. You know, these actually come, this is from Ciaobella from Italy. And like I said, a lot of the European companies, this is how they do their die cuts, where we have to cut them. From Stamperia, we have their Pink Christmas, their 6x6 pads. We have their classic Christmas paper collection pack in an 8x8. And in here you can see you have a lot of different cut aparts, some solid pages, these little card fronts. Another Ciaobella, we have this Cozy Moments, this beautiful brown and gray and blue kind of winter collection. Some new rub-ons. We're liking the Stamperia rub-ons. Of course, 49th and Market are more exceptional, but these are actually really nice. Two different collections. Not that I want to say like winter, but here's some beautiful papers from Stamperia, like a blue kind of Christmas and winter collection. And from Echo Park, we have the Snowed In, the beautiful dark blues. Love, you know, a lot of times with these, I love just the background. I can see using the backside of the paper, using it all year round. These cute little snowmen, and kind of a great background once again, snowflakes and dark. Another beautiful plaid. So for, you know, those of you that are looking all the time and saying, I don't have anything masculine, you know, this, you know, consider just using plaids. in the masculine colors, because that's a lot of reasons why I might get these blues, because I could see using it on a guy card. And I think we showed this one already. Some of them I love so much that I have 2 packs. And then these snowflakes. Adding to our collection so that once we get ready to show some demonstrations, we have some more rice papers. A new company that we just got in direct from Australia is Paper Rose. We used to carry a lot of their dyes quite a while ago, but now we have the opportunity to order direct, and I've gotten some of their papers in. So we have this beautiful, nice plaid. It comes in the red and the green, and the back side of the green is the red. What I love, they had this beautiful gingham paper. So for now, I just have the red and green. And then this is their background. And then they have several collections. This is the Home for Christmas. And they have these cut-aparts that you can use on card fronts. And I love this berry one. This is called Winter Gathering. And you can see these beautiful teal and green. Look at this background. This I think you can use any time of the year. Love these, very simple pine branches. And the berries and pine. Silver bells. Now they're cut-aparts for card fronts. And this is the poinsettias. I love seeing poinsettias not just in red. And the silver ornaments. And this is really beautiful. This you could just frame. You can cut apart and use it for card fronts, but it's just really beautiful. And the larger ornaments, which you can cut apart and use those on a card if you chose. I just love this background. It's just very delicate, and I love that soft blue, and it goes with that silver bells.
I've already cut this.
Pardon?
I've already
Cut it?
This. They come out perfect.
Oh, Charlene just said she used it. What did you cut it 4 by?
I flipped it over and cut it 4 by 6.
Oh wow!
And each piece
Each
came
little-
out perfect.
This has cut aparts on this side, and the small ornaments on that. So those are from Paper Roses. So along with them, we have we actually have a lot of in there. There's some 6 by 6 pads right there where your hand is, Lucia. There's different. If you grab one of each of them.
That's a small one like you just had.
So in their 6 by 6, I love they have this little gingham check pattern, and they come in a variety of different color packs. This one has the little tiny dots. They call them bush patterns, probably because they're out in the bush. This one is called Back Then, a lot of vintage 6 by 6 papers. Thank you. These are new paper pads from the Decoupage Queen, another new company. So very grungy, mixed media, very cool, different paper pack collections. Sweet Autumn and the lavender. Let's see if we can open one of these so you can kind of see the different papers inside. This is new to me. I love that background. I'll flip them this way. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, I could see cutting those apart. So these you can use as a background, or you can cut them. The colors are beautiful. And the backgrounds are really kind of cool. Look at that. This is the first time I've actually seen these. Oh, I like that page too. Oh, here you can cut these. They're in quadrants and little tags, and very nice. This is the Decoupage Queen Company. So that's new to us. Oh, back to Paper Rose. They have their 6x6 pads. And this one is called Snuggly Christmas, which in a lot of the other stores was the first one to sell out. So we'll just kind of go through these. Look at those little puppies. The backgrounds, oh, that's a pretty gingham plaid. Oh, look at all that little puppy in the blue. That's a cool background paper. You can see the different cut parts. And it's a nice weight. I would say it's not 100, but I don't think it's 80 pounds. It's somewhere in between. So it's looking like you get 2 of each sheet in here. Oh my gosh. That sound you just heard was our new marker display. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm over here. Oh my gosh. So this is the Poinsettia Garden. I just love these. I love this pad. I should open this one. But in this Poinsettia Garden, you have the pattern paper. You have the basics, which you get dots in ginghams and stripes. And then I got this one in because it's a watercolor, like a watercolor wash. So that it'll work with all 3. These can work these together. And then in the 12 by 12 that I showed you, the silver bells, we have the little 6x6 pad for that. You know, it's so funny, things kind of go in waves, but we have started selling more 6x6 pads than 12 by 12. People love the 6x6 pads. So in the dies from Paper Rose, we have Holiday Blessings down in this bottom corner. You can actually see the die, which people are loving because a lot of people have a hard time reading backwards. So you have Holiday Blessings. We have Merry Christmas and Winter Wishes. And then we have a smaller version of the Merry Christmas. We have the word cheers, which we've had several requests for lately, and we've sold out. So they had one, and I grabbed one from them. They have a little gingerbread guy, and so there's clothing and decorations you can put on your little gingerbread guy. This is just, I think, what's this one called? Tree scene. So if you look on the back, this is the scene that you can create. And this one really kind of caught my eye, thinking that you can make a really very cool, simple card with, you know, background inking on the back, putting some deer on the front. This one is called Snowflake Rectangle Die. So you have the snowflake frame. And then one of the other reasons I got this, not necessarily for the snowflake, I love the peace and joy, and I love the font on that. Another popular die that a lot of people ask for, tabs and frame, little kind of tab designs. Didn't he leave that front on it?
The front wasn't attached to it. It's
loose. Oh, so these are, it's a stitch frame and tab die.
We're not going to point a finger.
Tags. So you get a variety of different tags, and you have the little eyelets that can go, the fold over kind, or just the ones that fit in the center. This one will eventually do a sample of it, but it's a nativity scene and has the tree behind it, and it has "Oh Holy Night" in script for this, so you can see the 3 different pieces. This is just ornate. What do they call these? Ornate elements. And I was kind of drawn to these because I can see using these a lot in my Graphic 45 in the inside of my cards. The With Sympathy. And then this is just textures. They have a variety of different texture dyes, and I like that it's not perfect. We always have a request for kind of jumping deers, and you can see those back there. And this is a little bit larger. We have smaller deers from other companies. These are a little bit larger, and I like that because it was a little different. And the reindeer family. And I want to share these with you. This is Charlene's finish journal from the December days. It's somewhat finished. I don't think these things ever get finished because you can always add to it. We do still have kits in the store. So with the December days kit, you got the journal. You got a die set. It was the only die set that was used in this whole collection. And you get a stamp set. So you can see this is what the December days journal involved. We still have the kits online. It was a Facebook live class, but it is saved so that even if you get the kit now, you can go back and get the cutting instructions and the assembly instructions and follow it step by step. We did it here in the store, and it's probably almost this particular class better that you maybe do it on your own because you could hit pause all the time. She was rather quite fast. So a lot of us had to go home and finish our books, even though everything was die cut. But there's a page for every day. So the month of December, you can add a journal or a photograph. It was so much fun to do this. I'm so glad that I did it. And I actually have mine completed. I did it that night till like 11 o'clock at night because if I didn't complete it then, I never would have finished it.
Those are all the extra pages that I did.
Oh, these are extras.
Dies. Yes.
Oh.
Those are from other dies.
Yeah, these are the other, these last pages are not in there, but there is a collection of dies.
This was a new one that came out.
Oh, fun.
I haven't put it together.
I like that.
I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, that was a cool page that she did.
Yeah. Just
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that was a half. That's also Elizabeth Craft too.
Yeah. So we are going to have a book out on display with the kit that you get if you're interested. So stop in the store. If you want to grab a couple of the dies that are used here. And this is another book that will be out on display. This was Made with Love by Lucia for our store. And you can see there's tons of textures and layering of stencils and inks and such. And a lot of the same dyes that were used in Elizabeth Crafts were used here. These are a lot of the new releases, along with papers from the 49th and Market, tags, and so on. Oh my gosh. So anyways, this is a wax seal. We are getting a new wax seal line coming in from Spellbinders. From Spellbinders. So look for that. And then these are a lot of the dies that you'll see that are used in this particular project. And you can see the little tags, the papers from 49th and Market, other dies from Elizabeth Crafts. And you can see the beautiful layering and inking on each page. Here are the film strips from 49th and Market, the tags, stamping. This is one of these tags, and then there's a series of stamps that work in there. The new lace tapes and the new the rub-ons from 49th and Market. Die from Elizabeth Crafts. The little postage stamps. The different tags. Oh yeah, this is the die that clock, the little pocket watch was in here, and you can see that there's different tags. There's a stamp set that goes with this too. There's a coordinating stamp set. This is the new stamp, so you get a variety of different tags that you can use for here. The ruler, the postcard stamp, which is really popular, airmail. The butterflies, little snippets of real lace for texture. The rub-ons, once again. This is the little paper clip that was in the December Days die that you got from Elizabeth Crafts. One of the pocket dies that I showed you with the different inserts. More little side pockets. In the pocket again, and all the tags. So you'll be able to actually touch and feel and see this beautiful book in person. And hopefully by the end of today, we'll have that little display set up. But the book is here. So one last thing that I wanted to show you. Oh, let's see. That I wanted to show you is these are a new alcohol marker. We are not discontinuing Copics. I still love my Copic markers. But this is a collection of markers. The Ulu mark, I think it's Olo markers. There's the replacement tips, but these are the new colors that we just got in. A lot of them, you can see there's yellows, and then there's the purples and such. Hopefully will complement the Copic markers. I think the quality is right up there with the Copic markers, but these are the refills. And the way the system works is that you have, can you grab two pen, or are they all in a basket? Do you want to bring the basket? These are the refills. These are the connector pieces. If you choose, these are the handle if you choose. But the way this system works is that you pick two colors. And oh my gosh. If you heard everybody laughing, this was all set up in a display, and Mark did a oops. So anyways, you buy half a marker. I believe one is $4.25. And there's the brush tip. So you can pick out two different colors. And they get attached. And I haven't practiced this, so this is live, guys. This is the connector piece, which connects your two pens. So you have two different colors on each end. If you choose not to do that, they have just the handle for one color. And the replacement ink, they're not refillable. You buy a replacement ink. There's a cartridge in here. And the cartridge just comes out, and you pop the new cartridge back in. And what we've been told is that the cartridge has the same amount of ink as in one Copic marker. So the fact that it's in this cartridge form, it's equal to the whole pen. And I did color with some from my distributor or my salesperson, and I really liked it. I found that out of every company that I've tried, that this is right up with the Copic markers. And I will say that the company that Copic International, or where they changed it's now Global International, I believe, that is actually selling these, used to carry Copic markers. So they know what the quality that the people that use Copic markers are looking for, and they kept in line with that, so it's a quality product. The tip is very similar to the Copic markers, and what I liked what they were doing is trying to find colors that were missing in the Copic range, and they're very open to adding new colors on a regular basis to grow their marker line. So these are new. We'll have them in the store, and hopefully by the end of the day, these will fit back into our display. So that's all I have for you today. And just check and see if anybody has any questions. So like I said, we're actually here until 4 o'clock today. So if you want to stop by and check out the Olo markers or any of the new products, if you want to check out the books and the projects that we have, or just stop in and see everything that's new. We've got a ton of Christmas out, our fall, still have Halloween, two more weeks of Halloween, and then we're packing it up and putting it in the corner. We need the space. So, any questions, anyone? I know, so much new stuff. That's what I say. So much fun. So I'm going to let you go then, everyone. Enjoy this beautiful weekend. Hopefully it's not going to be short-lived, that this, what do they call it, Indian summer will kind of go right through till December 1st. So enjoy, get outside, take a walk, and enjoy the sunshine. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me.